Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You can call me Tech, and today we are going to be talking about the different types of Clash of Clans players. These are in no particular order. I'm kind of just rambling them off as I thought about them. We have some Town Hall 11 farming playing here. I hope you enjoy that, and let's get into it. Number 1, the No Life. I myself have been this type of player many times. We all know that guy who's on at all times, unless of course it kicked for a personal break or a maintenance break. This is usually the guy who is always active in the chat and seems to know every update leak possible. And moving on to number 2, the inactive. Quite the opposite of our number 1 here. This guy is hardly ever on. You may see him every once in a while requesting troops, even though he hardly ever has a league badge. Clan leadership may put this type of player in war every now and then, just so we can have the right numbers, but don't be surprised if their attacks aren't done. Number 3, the rusher. We've all been tempted to rush our village, and to some degree you might have done it. Rushing your village is a perfect example of the phrase, like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Although it may be cool to have all the heroes and an eagle artillery, it's not cool to be a Town Hall 12 with pink walls and like level 8 defenses. I'd strongly recommend do not rush. Number 4, the farmer. One of the main aspects of Clash of Clans is to farm out loot from attacking to upgrade your buildings, troops, heroes, walls, all that jazz. There are some players who take this to the extreme though. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like, these players are the ones who crunch the numbers and figure out the perfect troop compositions to get the maximum amount of loot they possibly can. Number 5, the Gymmer. Have you ever ran into that guy who always spends just way too much money on the game? Well, that's a Gymmer. These guys usually have maxed out bases, and that's including the walls, and you may even have, or they may even have some cool extra decorations in their village to kind of go with it, like the Archer Queen statue in the Night Village. These guys usually aren't the best attackers, because when you farm, that's when you learn your fundamentals in attacking. So if you're just paying your way through there, you might not learn those fundamentals. So don't be surprised if, you know, they get a lot of 1 stars. This number 6, the selfish. Now for me personally, this type of player really grinds my gears. There are always players out there and they just love to request troops, but just never want to give any. Now it's understandable if you're a Town Hall 9 and you find yourself unable to give troops that are requested, like a max ice golem, for example. Like, that makes perfect sense. With that said, if you can give the requested troops, then on the behalf of everyone, just please donate those troops. Like, it's fair. It's so annoying to see someone who's received 3,000 troops in a season with 0 donations. Like, and I would kick you out of my clan if you did that. Number 7, War God. This is the type of player that every clan seems to be looking for. You'll see in a lot of clan descriptions, like, must be able to mirror or 3-star your mirror, or, you know, attack well, blah 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 blah. Now these guys are stupidly good. Like, they can 3-star almost all the time. They're always using different strats. You can always rely on them to log on last second of the war, clutch a 3-star just to win the war. This player's always up to date with meta, and always, like I said, using different attack strategies. Number 8, the Clan Hopper. The infamous Clan Hopper has been around since the dawn of Clash of Clans. I am sure that almost everyone in the game has experienced this type of player to some degree. whether it is someone hopping around looking for a clan or an account used to spam fake gem offers. There are always some type of hopper out there looking for the next clan to go to. That's why you'll find most people have their clans set on closed or invite only. And that's all 8 that I was able to come up with for you guys here. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the farming in the background there. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm Techno Viking, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.